Are you over 50 and still hitting the gym hard? Well, it's great that you're staying active, but some exercises could actually be doing more harm than good. In fact, certain workouts can increase your risk of injury and leave you feeling worse than when you started. So, today, we're diving into the 10 worst exercises for people aged 50 and above, and why you should avoid them to stay safe and strong as you age. Before we jump into the list, you might be surprised to find that some common exercises, which you've been doing for years, could be seriously harming your joints and muscles. So stay tuned as we reveal what they are and what you should be doing instead. 1. Jumping exercises. First up, jumping exercises. These may include high-intensity moves like jump squats, jump rope, or box jumps. While they might seem fun and effective, they put an immense amount of pressure on your knees, hips, and lower back. At 50 plus, your joints aren't as resilient as they once were, and repetitive jumping can lead to serious wear and tear. Let's think about it. When you land from a jump, your joints absorb the impact. For a 20-year-old, this isn't a huge concern. But for someone in their 50s, especially if you already have some joint discomfort, jumping exercises can increase the risk of sprains, fractures, and even arthritis flare-ups. But what if I told you that you can get an amazing workout without all that impact? Keep watching, because we're about to reveal better alternatives. Alternative? Instead of jumping, try low-impact alternatives like cycling, swimming, or using a rowing machine. These exercises provide cardiovascular benefits without putting unnecessary stress on your joints. 2. Deadlifts. Next on the list, deadlifts. The deadlift is a powerlifting exercise that requires good technique and a strong foundation. However, as we age, our flexibility and mobility tend to decline, making it much harder to maintain proper form. If you're not careful, improper deadlift form can lead to severe injuries, especially to your back. Many people in their 50s, even with good intentions, might start rounding their backs or pulling with the wrong muscles, which can strain the spine and lead to herniated discs, muscle pulls, and chronic pain. Deadlifts can also be tough on the knees and hips, as the lift requires significant bending and load-bearing on these joints. And remember, as you get older, it's important to protect your spine, which is much more vulnerable to injury. Alternative: focus on more controlled exercises like squats or lunges with light weights. These can help strengthen the same muscle groups while maintaining safer form. A good alternative for strengthening the lower back and legs is the glute bridge, which targets similar muscles but without the risk of strain. 3. Overhead press. Up next, overhead presses. Lifting weights above your head sounds great for strengthening the shoulders, right? Unfortunately, this exercise can be risky for people over 50. As we age, the rotator cuffs, the muscles and tendons around your shoulders start to weaken. The overhead press can aggravate any existing issues in the shoulder joint, potentially leading to tears, impingements, and other injuries. If you already suffer from stiffness in your shoulders, trying to press heavy weights overhead can cause the muscles to tighten and pull on your joints. This increases the risk of injury and decreases your range of motion, making it harder to perform everyday tasks. Want to keep your shoulders safe and still get a great workout? Keep watching, because we have a few shoulder-friendly alternatives for you. Alternative: instead of the overhead press, try lateral raises or front raises with light dumbbells. These exercises target the shoulder muscles without forcing them into a potentially dangerous position. You can also consider machine-based shoulder exercises that provide more control. 4. Running long distances. Now, let's talk about long-distance running. While running can be great for cardiovascular health, it's not the best choice for individuals over 50, especially if you're prone to joint issues. Running, especially on hard surfaces like concrete or asphalt, can cause significant impact on your knees, hips, and lower back. The repetitive pounding motion over time accelerates joint wear and can lead to conditions like osteoarthritis. Additionally, running with improper form or insufficient rest can lead to chronic injuries like shin splints, stress fractures, and tendinitis. And let's face it, as we age, recovery times tend to increase. Alternative: consider walking, which is a much lower impact activity that still provides excellent cardiovascular benefits. You can also try cycling or elliptical machines, both of which provide a great cardio workout without all the strain on your joints. 5. Full sit-ups. Let's move on to full sit-ups. While sit-ups are a classic core exercise, they can put unnecessary strain on your lower back, neck, and spine, especially if you're performing them incorrectly. At 50 plus, your spinal discs are more vulnerable, and the repetitive bending and flexing motion of a full sit-up can cause lower back pain and even herniated discs. Not only does the strain on the lower back increase, but people also often use momentum to complete the movement, which can lead to neck strain or even injury. Full sit-ups aren't as effective as you might think, and they could be doing more harm than good. Alternative: instead of full sit-ups, try planks or dead bugs. These exercises engage the core muscles without putting undue pressure on the spine and neck, making them much safer and more effective for strengthening your midsection. 6. Leg extensions. Leg extensions are another exercise that can be damaging to the knees, especially as we age. This machine isolates the quadriceps, but it places a lot of stress on the knee joint because of the way the weight is distributed. The knee joint itself is not designed to take on such intense pressure, particularly when lifting heavy loads. Over time, this can lead to knee pain, ligament stress, and even joint degeneration. If you have knee arthritis or any existing knee issues, this exercise is best avoided. Alternative: try leg press machines or bodyweight squats instead. These exercises work the quads and legs without putting as much direct strain on the knees. 7. High-impact sports. Engaging in high-impact sports, such as basketball, tennis, or racquetball, can be risky as we age. These sports often require rapid changes in direction, sudden stops, and high jumps, all of which can strain the joints, especially in the knees, hips, and ankles. The risk of twisting an ankle, pulling a muscle, or straining a ligament is much higher for people in their 50s. Injuries from high-impact sports may also take much longer to heal, causing frustration and setbacks in your fitness journey. Alternative: instead of playing high-impact sports, consider swimming, yoga, or low-impact aerobics. These options give you a full-body workout without the risk of sudden jarring movements. 8. Behind the neck pulldowns. Behind the neck, pulldowns are another move to skip. This exercise involves pulling a bar behind the head, which can put your shoulders and neck in a compromised position. As you age, your shoulder mobility may decrease, and this exercise can lead to impingement, muscle strain, or even nerve compression. It's a dangerous move that should be avoided, especially if you're over 50. Alternative: instead, perform lat pull-downs in front of the body, which offers the same benefits to the back and shoulders, but with much less strain. 9. Overuse of machines. Overusing weight machines can be problematic, particularly when they aren't used correctly or when you don't vary your workout routine. Machines tend to isolate muscles and can create imbalances, because they often don't engage stabilizing muscles in the same way free weights or bodyweight exercises do. Relying solely on machines for strength training can lead to poor posture, muscle imbalances, and increase the risk of injury. Alternative: incorporate a variety of exercises, such as free weights, resistance bands, and bodyweight movements to engage multiple muscle groups and build functional strength. 10. Toe touches. This exercise is often seen as a simple stretch, but it can lead to lower back strain, especially for those who aren't very flexible. As we get older, our hamstrings and lower back muscles tend to tighten, and performing deep toe touches can put too much pressure on the lower back, leading to injury or discomfort. Alternative: instead of traditional toe touches, try seated hamstring stretches or standing side stretches. These movements are much safer and will help you improve flexibility without the risk of injury. Staying fit after 50 is all about smart choices. Avoiding these harmful exercises can help you stay injury-free and keep you on track to living a long, active, and healthy life. Remember, it's not about how hard you push yourself. It's about pushing yourself in the right direction. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more tips on how to stay fit and healthy as you age. Stay safe, and we'll see you in the next video. Subscribe for more health tips.